Hey there, Carson Heady. It's a little bit of a story today. It was December of 2020, and I was just sitting here minding my business, and I got a phone call, and it was Pat Tinney. I knew who Pat was. I'd followed him for some time. We had traded some messages over the years, just when different things had transpired, career changes for me, book releases for him, and definitely respected him. But he called me and he told me, he's like, Carson, I love what you're doing. You're in the pocket right now. It stuck with me because it reminded me of the song "The Pocket" by Andy Grammer, first off, but second, because of the way that he articulated what he meant by that. And look, I'm just a small town kid from a little town in southeast Missouri. And so for me to the people that I've been able to talk to over the years that are luminaries of sales, or to be published in the same books as luminaries of sales, it blows my mind. And so to get this call from Pat Tinney and to talk to him about selling and how he loved what I was doing, with some of my social engagement and posts and videos and things of that stature, the conversations that I've been having over the last several months with amazing salespeople. It was humbling, but it was also unspeakably amazing. Just really enriching to meet a guy like Pat. And we've continued the dialogue. The purpose of today's session is I'm going to review bonus round. And also Pat honored me with a review of Salesman on Fire. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But bonus round, my review of the bonus round. So the full title of the illustrious book is Corporate Sales Lessons and Strategy. My review, 5 stars, of course. Pat Tinney walks the talk, and he's done so for an illustrious career. The bonus round, Corporate Sales Lessons and Strategy, gives a meaningful helping of every single facet of corporate sales that you'll encounter, from creation of relationships to deal negotiation and beyond. And each is illustrated by real stories from a successful career. Pat's the real deal, navigating corporations, people, and politics to obsess over customers and bring home big deals where everyone wins. Whether you're embarking on a career in sales, looking to advance, or just to survive and thrive, bonus round has got something game-changing for you. No matter where you are in your sales career, bonus round, definitely worth the read. It amazed me with the stories, the honesty, the candor, but also the strategies, and how he really dives into the buying process, how to really work meaningfully with buyers, and how to cultivate winning situations where everyone wins, and really getting to the heart of being an empathetic leader with integrity. These things are all cores of being a good seller, specifically over a career, because it's all about a body of work. And so when I talk about body of work, that brings me to Salesman on Fire. Salesman on Fire, I've written 4 books. Salesman on Fire is the most personal for me. I was never going to write another book. I was inspired by a book that I read leading up to the new James Bond film, which hopefully will come out this year. I have been reading a bunch of old Bond novels. So I, of course, read all the original Flemings. But there's a 1970s novel by John Pearson called The Unauthorized Biography of 007. And in it, the biographer, John Pearson, who actually interviewed and wrote a biography on Fleming, finds Bond. He's in his 50s, he's aged, he's weathered, and he recounts many of the stories that we know, and some we don't. It was utterly brilliant how he interviews James Bond and recounts that tale. So In that ilk, in Salesman on Fire, I personally find Vincent Scott, the protagonist of my book, Birth of a Salesman, which was written in 2010. I find him, I interview him, sit down with him for a day, and he tells his entire body of work. That's why Salesman on Fire is the ultimate of the Birth of a Salesman series, because it recounts the entire thing. It's a career, it's a body of work from Vincent's upbringing, his catapulting to sales superstardom, his losses, and ideally rise again. No spoilers. But I am going to share with you. So Pat Tinney honored me with a review of Birth of a Salesman. And when I tell you that it was an honor, I can't tell you how amazing it is to not only have the relationship that I do with Pat, where we speak and share ideas and bounce ideas off each other, but to have him give me a 5-star review for Salesman on Fire is a very incredible experience. Here's his review, 5 stars. I'm just wrapping up my read of Salesman on Fire by Carson Heady. Author Heady sells in the corporate world, in the technology space. He tells a vibrant, gutsy, EQ-based story of the competitiveness of corporate sales through his lead character, Vincent. Heady leaves nothing off the table in Salesman on Fire. Corporate selling is so complicated because there are inside and outside clients within the corporation. There are vendors to deal with, and there's management that is always on your numbers. Corporate sales is like selling in a fishbowl, and author Heady rips the bandage off of this reality. Management comes and goes in the corporate world, and you get some great managers who mentor, followed by high self-interest managers who want all the glory. Then there are monster deals to land. If you want to know what can happen in the high-flying world of corporate sales, this book is for you. Buy yours today and buckle up. Pat, I appreciate your 5-star review of Salesman on Fire. I've reciprocated with a 5-star review of Bonus Round. Just finished it today, and I will be checking out Unlocking Yes next. It's amazing to me, having been in sales for 2 decades, to be able to still learn so much every day about how to be better at not only at my craft, but also at forming meaningful relationships in this business with clients, with colleagues, and with other people in the selling community. Thank you so much. Check out Bonus Round and Salesman on Fire, both available on Amazon. All the best.